my first lesson for flight school is Tuesday actually. So yay.
I didn't hear that. Something cut in. Your what came in?
Oh, financing for flight school, and my first lesson
Oh,
is on Tuesday.
wow. That's really big.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm still jumping like a little kid inside. I am so happy. She's
Yeah.
approved. She's got the financing in the bag. She's already scheduled for flight school. I mean, this girl is she
On fire.
she's on fire. I love it. This is how we should start out. Justine, she started transformation in July, right? July.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's what? I can't even count right now.
Many
Nine,
months.
10 months, something, 9 months, 8 months of really putting this out there. And here it is. She's hit a lot of curveballs have come in, a lot of stretching, right?
Yeah,
Um,
you're not wrong.
a lot of pressure. It's a part of it, but here she is now. I mean, we're looking at a future pilot. That was her dream. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
so proud of you. Yay! Okay, that's huge. You're starting off big, girl. Whew. Okay, let's see. We've got Melanie. We got clapping hand happening.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone else have any wins? It doesn't have to be that big. It could be. That's huge. That's well deserved, hon. She has been working her butt off. I love that. Any wins, you guys? Any extra wins you want to share? Big or small? In between?
Well,
And
I don't know if mine's a win. It's more of a blessing that, did I tell you? No, I didn't know that yesterday. My whole sprinkler system just went crazy last night. My yard was soaked. Anyway, it was a big mess. And my brother had plans to go golfing today, so I ran to Home Depot early this morning. Wasn't able to get what he needed. Oops, where'd you go?
I'm here.
Oh, what happened? Oh, wait a minute. Let me bring it back up. Okay. But he canceled all of his plans today and he's out there digging up like my backyard and fixing all my sprinklers for me. So how lucky am I? And
That's a
I'm on
win.
here with you. I'm not even holding his hand. Going, rah,
Thank
rah,
you.
go.
Yes, thank you, brother. I
Yeah.
love it. That's a huge win. I mean, that just shows in the relationship you have with your brother and how it's progressed and evolved and all these
Mhm.
blessings that are coming from this relationship.
Mhm.
To be able to be here on this mastermind while your work is getting done from
Yeah.
someone you know who's doing it right. I mean, yeah, that feels good. That's a
Yeah.
massive win. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Who else wants to share? I mean, I know all of you ladies have something there and you're keeping it from me. You're keeping it, but that's okay. That's okay. I love it, you guys. It's some good energy today. I want to also know last time we got on here, we talked about doing something new, like stretching yourself, doing something, no matter what it was. Did anyone was able to do something wild, something they wouldn't have done before that you want to share? That's clean enough to share. Come on, Jenny, you look like you have so much to say. Come on.
Well, I don't know if I do or don't, but it's just something new is probably just kind of calming my mind a
Mm,
little bit more and stop the whole overthinking situation. So that's something that I'm very, very proud of currently at the moment. As told you yesterday, it's has been keeping me going so far.
that's so good. You guys remember last time she was on and the whole overthinking came up and we were like, oh, we get it. Like we all related to that. Like, oh my goodness. So in this short amount of time, you've been able to calm that down and really feel centered and grounded. That's a huge win. I love that. So inspiring. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey Donisha. Hey love. See you on. I know you're at work, but how you doing, girl?
Pretty good today.
Yeah. Did you do something new? Did you stretch? Did you do something new the last couple weeks?
Yes, I did. Went outside a little bit.
What'd you do?
Went outside a little bit.
Oh.
Enjoyed people and
Oh.
about it. Posted some funny videos. Normally I don't do that. So
Oh my gosh, girl.
online,
This
social media,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah, she's on
Mhm.
fire. I love it. That was the kind of stuff we were talking about. Having fun, going out, being social because it's hard, you know. So huge. You did it, girl. Feel good. Snap, snap, snaps. Oh, I'm so proud of all of you guys. I really am. We're going to start out with a little bit of breath work. How about we ground our energies with all that goodness that just came in for all of our sisters here, our hypno family. Let's just ground and mastermind. So what we're going to do is just close your eyes and let's just be for a moment. Take a few deep, centering, clearing breaths. And just be right here. I know that you all have so much going on. There's always so much to do. Allow yourself this short time to be here. Be present. Be present with what's happening, this collective, this shift in your energy. Let's mastermind our energies. Feel proud to be in the group that we're in. To feel connected to this space. To everyone that we're sharing this space with. Feel gratitude for being able to be here. For making the decision to be here. And just for one moment, I want you to think of something in your personal life that you're grateful for. Lock on to that one thing that makes your heart feel so warm. Something you have, something you did, something. All right, ladies. Now we're all grounded and stuff. Let's move on to the juice. Jenny's in it, honey. Jenny's in it. Look at Jenny. That gratitude's so sweet, huh? Oh my goodness. Coming on up, coming back. You guys got your pen and your paper?
Yeah.
Good. Grab something if you don't really quickly. We're going to get into goal creation secrets tonight. And you want a pen. You want a pen for this recipe. The replay is always available, but when we write things down, it commits to our cellular frequency, our being, into those memory cells a lot deeper and quicker when we write down. So if you can take note, do that. You know what, too? If you all have your dream plan up or around, I know some of you are not at home and stuff, but for those of you that do have that available, this would be a good time to, oh, look at the one at work has it. I love it.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. I love it. Okay, you got your dream plan. This would be beautiful. In case there's some inspiration that comes out tonight and you write it down. So I always like having that up. So have that with you. Got your paper. The very first thing we're going to go over, which we've gone over initially, but it's talking about that goal right here, the number 2 on our, well, where am I? At my paper. Number 2 is the goal, right? So we're going to skip down over the dream tonight. We're going to go right into that to the sweet one. And so anywhere you need fine tuning in that, this would be the time to do it right now. But that goal is why you are here, why you're in Goal Mastery. Look at Justine's face. She's like, I'm on it, baby. That goal right there. That must be specific. It has to be crystal clear. If you were to write it on a card and show anybody that card, they would go, oh, I got it. I can clearly see what that is. It has to be very specific on what you're creating. If you think of it like a target, right? It has to be like you're the archer, right? It's like you're going to go shoot this bad boy. You have to know exactly where you're aiming. So it has to be very clear and specific. Caveat, it has to be sweet spot. What does that mean? It has to be big enough to get you excited, but small enough, I got this. That's the sweet spot, okay? So, example, Alana, she is crushing her goals too. She's had 2 goals and it's almost been 6 months, right? This month will be her 6th month. One of her goals was to get a teaching position in North Carolina. Very specific, right? It was the grade that she wanted at the place and the job, like very specific, right? Then she moved on, and recently, I'm going to share next win. Remember, she wanted to buy a place in North Carolina, somewhere where she can root, where she had created this job. She freaking closed on a house. Like, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah. Nice job.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
freaking close. So I'm like, goosebumps. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hook onto these trains, baby. They are going. So it was very specific. Again, she got very specific on what she wanted to do. It was so big that it scared her in a way. It excited her, but she's like, I can do it. It wasn't too big. It wasn't a mansion, right? Or something like that. Or whatever. Like, sweet spot for ourselves individually. It has to be in that middle ground. Any questions about that so far? Anything coming up like, hey, I need help fine tuning that, or you want me to double check to see if it's like a good one? This will be a time. But if I'm looking at everyone right now, all of you, very much, I can see your goals. I definitely can see your goals, and they're all very specific and good. So if there's any changes, do let me know. But for anyone watching on the replay as well, just making sure that it is specific and sweet, in the sweet spot. Okay, number 1, for any goal in life, okay, this is rounded. Any goal, babies, soulmates, houses, careers, finances, don't think it matter. It needs to be specific and sweet. Okay, the next step is you have to have a plan for its materialization. That goes off into step 4. Step number 4 is where we drop down all of those next steps. So you look at that goal and you might be saying, Derek, oh, the how is kind of confusing. Does anyone feel kind of confused on the how sometimes?
Yeah.
Then the very first thing is that we're part human. So you had to understand you're human, you're part human, and you're part soul, you're part spirit. And learning how to connect with this soul, with this source who is infinite intelligence, infinite wisdom, knows all answers. So you know what I do? I always say, how am I going to do this? I legit ask myself. Before I ask anyone else, I go, how am I going to create this? And I literally sit and ideas begin to come. And that's when I told you guys in the very beginning, I said brain dump. Put down all the possible ways that you can create this position, this love life, this adventure, this body. Think of, just start writing down all the possible ways that this can happen. It just starts to flow. Don't judge it. People mess up and they start judging and they start erasing. I say, don't do that. I don't care if it's a sucky idea. Write it. Write it, because source is going to continue. You're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. You keep just writing, and the more it flows, you're like, oh, call this person. Go to this place. Look up this thing. It just starts to come. Melanie, for one, like, she tapped into blood type. Like, for part of her goals, like her blood type came up. It was like something that just opened up, right? It was like something, she definitely has more details on that, but things just started coming to her, right? And so you're like, okay, this is a possibility. This is a way. Any questions about how to fill out step 4, or like, do you feel comfortable with just brain dumping all the possible ways of achieving your goal? Any questions about that one? If you feel stuck, stop and come back and do it. Well, you always have me for our initial goal setting session, and we have questions, but say if you're like, nothing's coming up, I can't figure out how to get to this thing, then stop. Don't force it. Don't force it. People try to force it and then beat themselves up and be hard. Don't do it. Just say, this ain't the time. I'm not in the right mind space. Let me come back to this tonight. It'll come, but we don't want to force it. We want it to be easy, okay? I feel like I need to go deeper into that. So the plan, you see, this is what I see in the world. I see people who work really freaking hard and go nowhere. And then I see people who are in vibrational land and they sit and meditate all the freaking time and they go nowhere. It's marrying the two. You're part human, you're part soul. Your energy. You have to have a plan of action, and you have to also align. Okay, I'm gonna go deeper into that in a minute, but does that make sense? Some people say, Derek, I don't want to action. I don't want to know the how. I don't want to do the thing. I just want to meditate and it drop in my lap. And I'm like, are you in a Disney movie? Like, that shit doesn't work. Unless you were source.
Nice.
Unless you were already dead and in source energy or something. Yeah, you can't do physical activity. Maybe that's how that works. But right now you are in a human body and a human experience. You have limbs. You have energy to move for a reason. I don't mean work your ass off and be miserable. I'm talking about pleasurable action, baby. It's like going for it every day. Purpose-filled movements, going. This is why you have a body. And then you have alignment, and this is that third recipe that I'm gonna get into. So you have to have a plan of action. Are we solid on that? Like, we've got to be able to move. Okay. The next thing is that daily alignment is, what's alignment? You're probably like, what the hell is this? Some of you are so intuitive and so energetically just intelligent. You know what I mean by alignment. Some of us are probably thinking, give me more. Which I get it. It's getting into the state in which you already have the thing. I'm gonna say that another way. Give me a goal. Let me think. Jenny, I think you're landing on realtor, real estate agent. So how would that feel if you already had your license? If you were already doing the damn thing?
Would feel really, really good and accomplished.
Oof. Accomplished. I can feel that one. Feeling really good. I can feel that one. It feels successful. I feel accomplished, right? So that's it right there. We have to all think of our result as if it's already here, as if it's already in the material world. Because remember, everything out here, you guys, is old. This is old. We created everything that you see. The body we have, the things around us, we created a long time ago. This is old stuff. When we are wanting to create new stuff, we have to come in here and believe it's here already. We have to have it. We have to believe it to achieve it. We have to believe it to materialize it. Stop looking out here. I don't care what's out here. This stuff can go tomorrow. Who cares? If you change it in here is the only way. The wheel changes the screen, right? The film changes the movie. So you must lock on to already being a real estate agent, to already having your soulmate, already being a pilot in the sky, already putting the key in that new door in North Carolina, already being there, already having the baby. Do you hear what I'm saying? Already. Have morning sickness already, girl.
The worst part.
Yes. Start getting saltine crackers now. You gotta already be there, hun. Okay, when you're there, just like, Jenny dropped in, she said, oh, I would feel accomplished, I would feel successful, I would feel good. All right. That is your recipe to get into as often as you can every freaking day. I mean, be relentless. Think about it. Like, how hard are you willing to work to feel good, to feel accomplished, right? People go, oh, Derek, I'll feel that way when I get it. No, you won't. You gotta feel it now to get it. This is the way that it works. I'll believe it when I see it. No, you gotta believe it to see it. We got to twist this around. Danisha, you having that RN badge on, honey. Woo! Go there. The uniform's on. The badge is hanging. Walking in that door. I got goosebumps. Be her. Feel her. Right here today. Today is where you're creating tomorrow. All right, so you're like, I got the specifics. It's in the sweet spot. Right? I've got the plan. Now I get to be it. I get to be it amongst the shit. And excuse my language, I'm passionate. Amongst the daily grind, amongst while the world in front of you is changing, while everything out here is happening that's old, you got to be like, dang it, I got to feel good. And all this that is still happening. Right before I have the badge, before I pass the test, all these things, you're like, believe it before you see it. That is the trickiest part, and that's where most people give up. And I'm not going to let you give up. You got to hang in there. So you're like, all right, Derek, I get it. How do I feel accomplished and successful every freaking day? Not all day long. We're not robots. But just at least 68 seconds a day. Can you do that?
Yeah.
68 seconds. That's legit it. I can't even make that up. As long as you can get a solid minute and a half, go 2 minutes because it's sweeter. Go 2 minutes a day feeling as if it's already here. And I mean go deep. You feel it. It's already happening. In the beginning days, I would say, okay, give me something. I can't just go in my head and believe it because then I feel like I'm lying. Give me something that'll make me feel accomplished. I used to have to go look for certain things. So I would look at my child and I would say, yeah, that makes me feel accomplished. If that's the energy I'm going for right there, I could look at my baby. I could look at anything that I've created so far in the past and go, damn, all right, that feels pretty good. Something, just lock onto one thing to make you feel that frequency, that alignment to your goal. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. It could be a sunrise. You can go out and look at the sunset. if that makes you feel good. We do not have to make this hard. We just got to do it. We just got to do it. Okay? So we have the specific target in the sweet spot. We have a plan of its achievement, which is this ebb and flow. It's this thing, all of you guys have knowledge and experience of this, how it keeps changing. Your next steps keep changing. You'll do one, then you'll write another one. Or you're like, I'm not going to do this one, and you'll put a new one. The how molds. It's breadcrumbs. One to the next, to the next, to the next. So don't get stuck on that. Just know my part human me wants to know what my purpose is every freaking day. What am I going to look? Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm going to head out. I'm working on refinancing the house of my parents right now and trying to put my name on it. And I just seen that they pulled up. So I'm going to help them out with that. But I will rewatch all of this back later on today. So I just want to say thank you and good vibes, people.
Thank you, hon. Go crush it.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Where was I at? Squirrel. Where did where did I leave off?
You're talking about you change your steps, you take them off, you don't like you put a new one in. Yeah.
Brilliant. That is what happens. The part human of us love to have, I don't know about you, but if I don't have purpose in my day, I don't wake up feeling good. If I don't have something that I am doing that's fulfilling my vision, my goal, if I don't have reason for my day, you're not going to like me. Right? We're here to create. We're here to live on purpose. And when we don't have these things to look forward to actually do in our lives, to create in our lives, we don't feel good. So that plan, I can't tell you how much this is like the holy grail of the existence of our creation, because we're going to fall off and we're going to forget. But if we have this plan up there and we go, all right, let me look through these next steps. Like this gal, she says, research different types of business entities. This is one of my clients who wants to create a football league. And so she's creating a business. And so she can go right to her thing and she goes, all right, I got purpose for today. I got purpose. You accomplish one thing in a day, you will feel great. You will feel better than you did yesterday. That's the truth. You make one call towards your goal. You make one step, big or small, you will feel successful. You will feel accomplished. You will feel on purpose. So that's why these next steps right here, I can tell you this paper, it's in your memberships. You print them out. You know, just keep a running list because these grow old. But having that, very important. The third one was that daily alignment. All right, if I do nothing else, if I don't clean my house, if I don't take out the trash, if I don't do anything else, I spend 2 minutes of feeling as if I already have it. Boom. That's an accomplishment right there, right? Feeling good. That all of that should be on your next step. Visualizing it, feeling it, that should be one step on there. There's going to be, did anyone good with that? Any questions about having a purpose? One of my steps to look forward to, and feeling it for 2 minutes a day. Any questions about those two? Smarty pants. Okay. So there's a secret, a big secret here that you will not hear. I doubt if I ain't heard it out in the media anywhere about the secret of creating your goals. So they'll teach you to feel as if you already have it. You'll hear that. To visualize yourself already there. But what you won't hear is that they don't ever tell you to bring in anyone else. There's massive power when you can visualize bringing in, how would other people benefit from me creating my goal? massive energetic power. If you can think about how your children, your family members, your colleagues, neighbors, like if you just take in, spouse, partners, friends, if you take in and bring them into that visualization of how they will feel, they will benefit from you becoming the RN, the pilot, right? If you can bring in, oh my goodness, amplified energy, massive, because it ain't just your energy anymore. It's not just about you. It brings it's hard to explain this without going into quantum physics, but just know you have 10x your energy in creating. When you can think about their family and that person and those kids and my kid, how would people actually feel and get to be and have when I do this thing? So in that 2 minutes, or any if you pray, if you have a meditation, session, however you like to do this, bring them in. Bring in how other people would feel. Would they live a better life? Would they be so excited? Would their believability go up? Would hope come to their life seeing you do it? Would their happiness increase? Would their activities increase? Would their quality of life increase when you crush your goal? And it will. Just absolutely will. So feel that. Take that in. Okay? Add that in. One last step. Any questions about that first? Of how to do that, what that would look like for yours? Anything specific? Any questions? Got it? You guys feel good with that? Can you already feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can sense it right now. You guys are already locking into that vision. I love it. Lemon water.
So good for you.
So good. I get to have that right now. Okay. Step 4 is resistance. We're going to talk about resistance.
Okay, I'm up to step 5. Because the secret was step 4.
Oh, that's in your daily alignment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
gotcha.
like,
Okay.
that's to
That's
amplify it.
4A.
4A.
Or
love
3A,
it.
sorry, 3A.
3.1.
Yeah, 3.1.
3.A. Resistance is a big one. Resistance is like, Derek, I'm doing these things all the time, but it's still not coming in. Why is it not working? That's resistance. And we've all know what resistance feels like, right? It's not here yet. So there's a secret to conquering this resistance, and it's gonna sound funny, but I would love for you to hear this and embody this. You've got to care, but not that much, about everything in life. You got to care. Like, I want to really be a pilot so freaking bad. I want to be a pilot, but not that much. It's like, that would be so freaking awesome if I was the real estate agent. Oh my goodness, I love that. I'm going to devote my time to that. I really want this. But if there's something better for me, it is what it is. That's like the mwah, mwah, mwah. That is the juiciest place to be in, right there, when you can just care, but not that much. I care about the problems in the world, but not that much. If we can have that philosophy, that mindset about everything, like, I care that you like me, but not that much. Right? Not that much. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to stop my life for it. It's like, I'm going to do my best, but not that much. Right? Yeah, I know you're feeling me with that. It's like that's the sweet spot. Yes, yes, Melanie, that was. If you guys can see the chat, me and Melanie had a beautiful journey before this journey. And can I go into details? Can I go into She had a beautiful goal of being a mom. This was years ago when we met. And there was all sorts of blocks and fertility stuff, like cycle issues and just physical stuff that was going on. There was love stuff going on. She had so many blocks. And I mean, I remember her telling me one time she didn't have a regular period for 7 years. I know that's TMI, right? But we're family. When you're having those kind of issues and your goal is to have a baby, most people would have just backed up and given up. They would have said no, right? Because all odds were against her. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere she looked. And she now has baby Arthur. She has a son. And it gives me goose. I can still remember the day she was like, I'm pregnant. Like, it was the most beautiful day. I literally, like, chills right now. It's like, and she has come back and she now has a beautiful another goal of a baby girl. And we are going to make that happen. So it's just, you know, you guys it's just miracles, right? So no, that's like you are at the right place at the right time and it's coming in and we keep getting better and we keep getting closer and then it's here. It's here at its perfect time. Always is. As long as we don't give up, that's our power. That is our power. So there's another one that care, but not that much. I want you to write this one down because this is another one that helps me release resistance. It's be happy with where you're at, but excited for more. Yeah. Be happy. Be happy with where you're at, with what you have. The clothes you have, the house you've got, the car you've got, the shoes. I don't even care if it has holes in it. Be happy with the shoes you've got. Right? With the roof you got, the bed you got, the family you've got. You've got to be content. You got to be happy with, oh, I'm good. I'm good because you know what? There's people who sleeps on a dirt floor.
Right.
People who don't have anything. People who have no food. People who are homeless. People who have no legs. There are people who have bigger sufferings that I don't even want to imagine right now. So I am happy. You got to remember this. Like, I am happy with where I'm at, and you can't take that away from me. I am happy right here. Happy as a state of mind. I'm happy here, but I'm eager for more. Right? There's that little caveat where you go, I'm excited for more though. I'm eager for more. Because I'm a grower. I'm not a dyer. Like, I know that I am happy, where I'm at, but I'm excited for over there. You're sensing these balance, you guys? There's like this, you gals, there's the balance where it's, okay, we're not going to get this right out the gate, but having it posted, having this written places, being reminded in groups and together like this is where we come back and we become humble and happy and grounded again. Okay? That's about resistance. Another thing about resistance is that when you're focused on what you don't have, you keep not having it, right? So if you're looking at it, you're saying, I don't have the house, I don't have the car, I don't have the job, I don't have this, that. All you're telling the universe is that keep not having it. Because that's the frequency you tap in, right? So anytime I see resistance come up, either in myself or clients or family, anyone, I already hear it. They first start out, they're going to, it's not here yet. I'm like, oh, you already started with resistance. You already started it with the frequency. That's why. But it's true. It's not here. No, it is here. It is here. Can you give it time? It's like a baby. There's gestational period. It has to be in the womb. You can't see it, but you know it's there. It's growing. Let it grow. It's like the bamboo seed. You planted it. It's growing. You just can't see it out the top. You can't. The roots are growing, hun. The roots are growing. There's progress showing, okay? It's just not in the material world yet. Everyone wants it. Amazon Prime, everything now. Now. Gotta have it right now. Look, you got to materialize it, right? It's got to nourish it. Nourish the growth of this little thing coming into existence. So, can you all hear me? You feel that? Be kind, be patient. It's doing a lot of work under the ground. Under the ground, there's sprouts and roots and all sorts of things happening, and the energetics, which is part who you are. You got to have faith and trust in knowing that. Because just like everything else you have, I'm looking at you guys, your clothes, your plants, your couches, every single thing you had and you have, all took time. But you got them. You got them. That's all I've got on goal creation secrets for this topic tonight. But I want to open this up now for any questions about any of that. If no questions about that, is there something that any of you are holding right now that you want us to hold space for you? Is there any kind of worry or doubt or fear? Or even a big win that's coming, something that you want us all collectively to like put our energetic arms around you and mastermind that energy of making it happen for you. Anybody want help with your goal? Anybody? Anybody got any fears? You guys are like solid. Here's what I would love to do. I want to do it anyway. Can we spend the next 5 minutes holding that alignment? Right here, right now. You know, I said the 2 minutes where we sit and we think about how it's already here and feeling it. How about we sit in this massive collective energy that we have right now for 5 freaking minutes and feel as if it's already here, and bring in the loved ones, right? Bring in all the energies. You want to do that? Mm-hmm. Check your list off for today. Accomplished. All right, let's do it. Here we go, you guys. You guys. You gals. All right. You beings, powerful spirits, you. Close your eyes and let's drop into that goal. Those powerful goals. See yourself there, and I want you to just play a beautiful movie and feel as if it's already happening. It is here. I want you to feel it. Bring it in on all senses. If you could touch it, touch it. If you could feel it, feel it. If you can taste it, taste it. Hear it. Bring it all in on all senses. There is no space between the now and then. It is here. Feel the excitement. How are you celebrating? What are you doing to celebrate this massive accomplishment in your life? Where are you at? What are you wearing? What are you doing? How are you walking now that you've accomplished this goal? Feel it, put that smile so big on your face. You see the news, you got it. You're jumping up and down, you're so excited. The day that it's finally materialized in your life. You see it, you're holding it, you're being it. Who's around you? Who's celebrating with you? Are you hugging? Are you high-fiving? Rejoicing? Loving? How are they feeling? Who's in your life? Who gets to benefit from this? How do they feel? Feel that happiness. Feel that accomplishment radiating through your body. You can't believe it. It's here. It's here. You're so excited. It's yours. You're looking at the results. You're looking at what you brought in. You can feel it. Breathe this into your body. And be there, go deeper than you've ever gone. The mind has no idea. It's just right there. It's happening inside your mind, inside your body. You have what you want. It's actually happening right now. Breathe. Continue. Feel that feeling just 1 minute longer. Feel as if it's here. Okay. Another deep breath as you're coming on back into this moment, and you're slowly going to flutter your eyes back open. come back. Like, no, I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back. That's it. That's it. Do you know how much power? Oh, I know. I've got a feeling I'm going to be hearing some good news really soon. That was so powerful. That was so good. Thank you all. You all did so good tonight. Keep up all the fantastic work. So Liz's lights on me. Keep your dream plan right next to you. Don't ever give up. Get up. Let's go. Okay? Love you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your night.
You too.
Night, you guys.